I'm eating lunch, and sure enough, he comes up to me and he's like, "You slapped Jen, didn't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." You know, like, What do we do now?" And he's like, and we're live. No,
I mean,
none.
Mr.
You're either with us
Gamertag
or
over
against
there,
us.
you have slapped a hoe before. Okay,
I
so I feel like you can get inside this guy's head for a moment.
I was 13. She picked on me for months. Arian, you don't know this story, but let me tell it and fast
I
forward.
know. Let me know.
So, uh,
Yeah.
on the walk back from gym class, freshman year in gym, we would just run all the time. We'd run. And we walked from the track back to high school, and this would be like an 8-minute walk or something. And the whole time, the internet's fuzzy. She picked on me relentlessly, usually talking about how gay I was. I hadn't hit puberty yet, and I had these wide hips, so she'd do this thing, about me. And it was just nonstop abuse. I couldn't get past it. And I would not talk to her. I would just like look straight ahead and stuff. And she'd be like coming at me from the sides, just talking about how gay I was, not touching me, just words. But
She
it was
liked you.
brutal. No, she was so hot. She was so popular, and I was none of these things. She was dating a junior as a freshman, and he was captain of the wrestling team. And
Sounds like a movie, man.
yeah, right. So he was one of the lower weight classes, but still. And, so anyway, at one day, like in some misguided attempt to stick up for myself, I told her, "Talk like that will get you slapped." I don't know. It's what I said.
He'd heard that at home plenty of times.
So for the rest of that walk, it was like, slap me, slap me, slap me. You won't slap me. You're a pussy. Slap me, slap me, slap me. And I didn't. And then the next day, same thing. Now I'm no longer gay and female shaped. I'm just slap me, slap me. You're a pussy. You won't do it. You won't do it. You're big man. Slap me, slap me. And oh my God, right? I wound up with the backhand that started down here and came and just
Like you were starting a lawnmower. Yeah, it just doesn't have that much momentum.
Pimp
Pan is
slapped her.
wrong.
Yeah, you
Well,
pimp, you backhand her?
girl.
Front hand is
Oh.
anger. Backhand is disrespect.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, but I'm fine with it. And she held her face, and it was cold out. It was like December or something.
Yeah, this is straight out of a movie.
This girl was, like I said, beautiful, blonde, etc. And she had the 5 fingers on her face as clear as could be, and it was kind of an instant regret and kind of a like, what am I supposed to do? It's been 3 months now, like I didn't have any words that were going to stop her. They say ignore, it'll go away.
You had no recourse. You really
Those
didn't.
people have no idea how determined jerk off teenagers can be. Like, it
So-
doesn't stop.
So answer me this. Did she mess with you after that?
Her boyfriend,
Did she bully you after that?
no, she was like one of the most
Hey.
popular girls in school and in the best cliques. So there were some ramifications in that, like, other really pretty girls would be like, 2 years ago, you hit my friend. So you,
It is what it is. What it is. Is what it is. I think
my internet. So just the boyfriend, I found out she was dating the captain of the wrestling team. I didn't know this already. And people were like, I was like, oh my God, what's he look like? Who is he? What's his name? And they're like, he's competing today, so he'll be wearing a tie. They wore like a button-down shirt and a tie on game day. And I'm eating lunch, and sure enough, he comes up to me and he's like, "You slapped Jen, didn't you?" And I'm like, yeah. Like, what do we do now? And he's like, I know how she is sometimes. Never do that again.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I was like, I accept those terms, yes.
That's all you need right there, though.
Yeah.
Because I
What a
tell you
nice
what,
guy.
right?
I agree. He could have done anything he wanted to me.
Yeah. You ever check up on him, post high school?
No.
They're
I bet he's a
definitely not
fucking
together.
winner. With
If
that
he was-
attitude,
Oh.
I bet that guy's a fucking winner. I bet you look him up and he's a real Chad.
My suspicion is there's more to it than I know how she is sometimes. I bet somewhere along the way he got the whole truth, like I just laid it out there. that he knew that it had been months of her picking on me, and just felt like I didn't need more picking on.
Yeah, that's a nice guy.
Like, I'm not like a super. I don't believe in hitting women at all. But like in instances like that, where they're just in your face and just do it, like all of that shit. Like I'm not inclined to tell you, yeah, go ahead and hit a woman. I'm just saying you can't expect as a woman not to get hit if it's months over time. Like you can't expect that.
That's exactly what Whoopi Goldberg said. Yeah.
Did she say that?
She said the exact same thing, pretty much verbatim.
Like I don't understand it.
There was a guy on a subway wearing an 8-ball jacket that was getting picked on like that. Do you remember this part?
He has a bit of a speech impediment, and he's black and she's black, and they're on the subway, and she is roasting him in front of her friends and like pushing him around. I don't remember if she was slapping him, but she's like making fun of his jacket and like shitting on this guy on the subway like it's high school, and these people are like 25 years old.
And he's like 6'4".
He popped her a good one. He gave her, his pimp hand was strong.
And Whoopi Goldberg was like, hey, you can't count on men to just take your abuse like that. She might have hit him first. I'm not positive about that.
Isn't it nice, like in public, when you see those situations about to go down where like a woman who's with her man starts talking shit to a man, it's like just some other dude, like with that idea of like, oh, my man's going to jump in and take me, like have my back and all this. And then her guy just shuts it down. And it's like, hey, watch your mouth. Like, stop trying to start shit. I love seeing that kind of thing in public. Only seen it a couple times. Usually the men are so dumb that they'll actually jump in like Mr. White Knight, like, oh, my dumbass girl started a fight. Now I got to defend her honor. When the smart thing is like, no, don't you be starting fights on behalf of me, you bitch. Like,
yeah.
No.
Yeah,